Welcome everyone to the Mage Rage for July of 2020. We are here in week number 3. Yes, week number 3, where we're to find a few more things. Before we start doing that though, let's get a few resources so that we'll be able to have some basic necessities around when we get around to actually doing stuff. Let's just finish this up and then let's toss the orb and see what we need here. So clogs, and we've already got it, right? Unlikely is that. No, that's not the way you do it. You throw the orb, not the wand. There we go. We have. I had a bit of a technical difficulty there. I am back in shape, but I reviewed what I needed in the list and found a skeleton apparently. And collected some sand because I'm going to need some sand for all of that glass, which is the first thing I'll be needing. But I need to keep my eyes out for flowers because I am going to be needing green. Oh, green though is going to be needing a desert because the only thing I can think of that gives me green is going to be a cactus. Actually, where am I at right now? I need to get up to 1800. 1800, all right, 1800 by 1800? No, 1800 by 1500 looks like is where I'm targeting for right now. Oh, so if that's true, then I am way off course there, right? No, I need to go this way. 1800 and 24. Oh, I am absolutely nowhere near. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what I did. I got the numbers all wrong. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes. I see what it's okay. Minus 3,800. I messed up my sign there. Oopsie daisy. Well, I do need. I'll get a few extra cornflowers, so I think I only need to get one, but just in case, I will get a full set of 8. And I also need red. Actually, with wool, for the red and blue wools, I actually need only one. So I'll probably just be ditching the rest of it, but just in case I got that wrong, I'll carry this. Actually, what is this? This is white tulip, gives me light gray dye. Yeah, gray dye is always a tough one because there aren't as many ways of getting light gray dye as there are of getting gray dye. I mean, it's getting gray dye as there are getting light gray dye. We'll see if I run into any of that, but I'm not too sure you can run into it. All right, that gives me a few items, but let me get back, especially now that I've figured out that I have completely fouled up my listing in there for the coordinates because I want to get to, all right, 38 minus 3,800 is where I want to go to because I got my sign wrong. Aha. So I have to fix that between episodes. We've got a sheep here that is just begging to be mutton. Actually, for begging to be mutton, why don't you beg to be cooked mutton? There you go. And that gives me one of the two. Now, I am going to be needing a brown sheep eventually, so I'm not going to be killing too many sheep this way. But I can afford to do that to 2 sheep. All right, there you go. Now that that's settled, let's see. We want to go north still. I need to go to 3800 by, oh boy, 1500. So actually, this is the right direction right here. And once I do that, I could be set in order to head along, finding my way until I get myself killed in all some ridiculous means, because you know that eventually happens, inevitably. How am I doing for time? Because I wasted enough time between that little thing about forgetting how my software worked. Yeah, that's not the way to do things. All right, there we go. So here is 1500. This is, oh my goodness gracious, I passed the point of turnaround in there. See, I was, no. It's going to be one of those days. Actually, if I find a brown sheep, it would be really nice. The trouble is with the brown sheep is I'll have to note where it's at, and once I note where it's at, be able to do what I want with it. I would say this is a good place to start turning around right after I deal with our friend the. All right, I gotten the must have gotten the sticks from trees or something. See, I need gray, and if I can't get it by finding a flower that has gray in it, then kill a couple of squid, right? Yes, I think that's a good way of doing it. Yeah, all right. Well, I've got one. I think I only need one, but see, yeah, it's just gray glass. Screen glass, glide glass. Now, I am going to be needing a lily of the valley. I don't need to go north anymore. Now I need to go southeast. Yes, this way. So let's head southeast, start with our search there, see if we can find some lilies of the valley. Anything around here? That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Keep an eye out since I am in the area where one could find such things. And I have to keep an eye out for a jungle while I'm at it, because a jungle will be a nice source of brown dye, which is another thing I'll be needing. I'll need a desert in order to get another item. I'll need some iron. I'll need a block of iron. Plus, it'll be nice to get some shears. That way I could be able to shear the sheep rather than kill them, because that's definitely what I'll be wanting to do with the brown, considering that it takes. I'll check that just in case. Just in case it gives me gray, but I don't think it will. I think it's another one that's light gray. Let's do a quick check for a lily of the valley here. Nope, no lilies of the valley, but we may find some later. Right now, I think I want to get underground so I can start searching for iron, and I can do that at a nice leisurely pace without creepers blowing me up. Good, good, and what's not good is that I don't have. Well, I could do that for now. There. Ooh. Oh boy, I did all that stuff to get myself hungry. Fortunately, I've got 4 pieces of cooked mutton. And I also have a complete lack of a pickaxe. Maybe I should have made that anyway. All I had to do was this. This, I don't think, is going to be a stellar run. I just have this feeling it's not going to be a stellar run. So I need a pickaxe. Good. I don't think I need a hoe for anything, but a shovel could be nice just in case I run into gravel while digging around. Let's put everything into a nice, reasonable location. And also I can get some, oh, that's right, I do. I was thinking, oh, I don't need a furnace right now. Of course I need a furnace in order to start cooking glass. So let's see, we need Oh, we've got 7. Well, okay, now we've got 8. There you go. Simple solution. I'm almost thinking I don't know how to play the game anymore. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Add this into here. And voila. Now, let's see. We want to put this right here so that in the morning I can make a quick getaway and not try to have that in my way. And we head down trying to find iron. And actually, while I'm here, I will double check this, and that is light gray as predicted. There are some predictions you really don't want to be accurate, and that was one of them. All right, there we go. That is blue. That is red. I want blue and red wool. All right. Red wool, blue wool. All right, that's good. Let's get those into the right spot. We want the gray glass to go here. As soon as we get the right stuff for it, we need green in order to make the 2 top areas. So I'll put that up there for now. We need a throw the oxide daisies there until I figure out where to get brown. And then that means the metals and coal. I'll need a lot more coal if I'm going to, because I just used up all of my coal for silly things like getting light rather than making a coal block. I'm sure I always find out more than enough coal eventually, right? And speaking of coal, there's a nice source of it right there. There you go. I guess that's just what I cut through. Yeah, more the merrier. But you don't have to take out my torch while you do it. Ready? I said you don't have to take out the torch when you do it. Silliness. Absolutely silliness. It's enough to make a coal block at least. And maybe even a few more torches. And perhaps help me to cook something. Well, I'll need some eventually in order to cook the cactus, of course. Now we're getting down to iron level. So that means I can now see what I can find there. I'm hoping it's a good amount. He's enough to already get me going. And let's see, I need 9. See, I'll need 9 for the iron itself. For the iron block, I'll need 2 for shears because I want to do some sheep shearing. That way I don't have a situation where I need to find 30 sheep because I don't want to have to kill 30 sheep in order to do this. That means I'll also need 30 brown dye if I did that, which would be ridiculous. So let's head down. Maybe I could run to a brown sheep. That would be... Actually, that is another possibility, of course, is to run to a brown sheep and just work with it that way. We'll also probably need to find some gold, and I'm guessing that I'm not going to be finding gold today. It'd be nice if I could find the gold today, but my plan is to head upstairs and oopsie daisy and do more work above ground for the next episode and try to use the daylight as efficiently as possible. You know how much I love to do that. Use the daylight above the world, and then I come underworld when it is time for the for the night stuff. For nighttime, I come into the underworld and do all my mining and the like. And I could save the gold for later if necessary near the end. Well, that takes care of that. I got down to what is technically gold level, actually. Yeah. Ooh, good thing I went a little bit further, and because that is some iron. Yes. Right. Not exactly gold, but iron will do. Iron would do very, very much. Because that means I could also make an iron pick. Yes, not the new day yet. I don't know how much time I lost due to technical difficulties, because I'm sure I lost some of my time there while I was doing that. But alright, there we go. We've got 15 iron ore, which is plenty of that. There you go. Yeah, that's one way to take care of that situation. And probably need to start cooking this iron anyway, because it would be nice to have some iron tools for the next round. At least a shield, because a shield is always nice. You know how much I love shields. Alright, let's get the iron in there. Let's get that started. Let's see, we need... Oh, yes, I don't have any of the... Right. Yeah, I don't have any of the full colors yet I need for the glass. So I might as well put the glass in there, because that sounds like a nice appropriate spot for that. Good. Shield. Actually, might as well just get the whole thing like that. Good. It's not like I will be needing to make charcoal at this point. All right, good. Now let's get 9 coal. All right, there's the coal block. Good. And I think we are getting near the... Yes, that is the end of our episode. So, well, as soon as that finishes cooking. Of course, I started that cooking at the worst possible moment. Oh, it's raining. Oh, fun. Well then, if it's raining and it's doing that stuff anyway, is there anything else I need out of iron? Oh yes, I will be needing the iron block, of course. We can't forget the iron block, since that's one of the named items. And what else will I be needing? Okay, iron block. Actually, while that's going on... Oh. I am just out of sorts today. Alright, now, that's the second time that I've thrown the wrong item in there. Alright, so we've got those 2 items in there, and I got the coal block. I am about to get the iron block. So that's 4 items in the first day. That's not too bad. Well, first day and a little bit more. So we return next time. We are going to be heading out and looking for a lily of the valley and maybe a desert. Oh! Goodbye.